Guys, I have 4 new Christmas journals. They're TN size. Um, they're 5 by, I think it's 9. Yeah, 5 by 9 inches. They're quilted material covering manila envelope. All the fronts are the same. So I'm going to move this one out. I have 3 journals that are the same inside with the same basic colored scrapbooking paper and other papers, a nice variety of papers. But there's one that's a little bit different. I'll save that for last. So let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit. We've got your, I call my journals Christmas Welcome. So this is your front door, and you got your little mail slot here, and you got your little key to open up the door. You got your little potted plant outside, and you've got your wreath on your door. This is a seam binding closure with elastic on the back. And I don't want to show you the back until the end. And like I said, all the fronts are the same. And you have your little light bulb pin. I call it a light bulb pin. And your little bronze key. You have your little door knob. Now each journal is decorated different, but using basically the same paper. So you have a large journaling card here, and you have a little vintage charm here. You got fabric rickrack. I gave you just a little glassine bag with some ephemera so you can decorate your pages. And you've got this little snowman with some little tool here. And I'm going to go through it really quick. And I'm not going to go through every book because, like I said, basically they're the same paper, but they're a little bit decorated a little bit different. Or maybe I will go through all the pages. I'll just flip through really quick. You have some tags, decorated tags. You have some magazines, some parchment paper, coffee dyed. You have coffee dyed paper in here. Some vintage dictionary. You have some flips. This is a little envelope flip. You have some little mason jars. I love mason jars. Each book has 80 or more pages. My goal was to make 80 pages. And some have a little bit more. I added more, excuse me. Some vintage, this is Christmas craft book, vintage paper from Daphne's Diary. Some vintage music sheet, coffee dyed. I love this paper. Now I will say the paper pads that I used, I don't know if they're still making them, because I think I bought them at least 3 to 4 years ago from Michael's. They had a big sale, and I bought a bunch of scrapbooking packs. I love these little pom-pom balls. I got them from Dollar Tree. You have little wooden decorations, wooden pieces, and here's just a little mini tablet with some scrap paper in it. And you have pom-pom trim here. Like I said, I'm going to save the back for last. Just slide off your closure. And like I said, basically, you know, they're basically the same. You've got a large pocket. This is a time card. You have your little vintage charm. You got your little pack of ephemera. Trying to go real fast. You have a flip out, mason jars, got some tags and some journaling cards, parchment paper, I got this ribbon this year from Dollar Tree. I love it. I have to go back and buy some more. You have your little envelope flip, journaling cards. You've got some vintage. Each journal has vintage Coca-Cola card, and this is just a paint chip. You know I love my paint chips. Little wooden charm. And parchment paper. And this has a glassine. So all of them are a little bit different. This has a glassine decorated bag. Well, it's not a bag, excuse me, it's an envelope. Here's the third one. Like I said, these three are basically the same paper inside. You have a guest check. You have your little vintage charm. Actually, they were Christmas earrings, and I made them into a charm. Got little number card. I made little stamps with the ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree and some free printables off of Pinterest. Got your flip out. Coffee dye. A little paint chip. Cute little charm here. Hey, where did that come from? Oh, little extra piece of trim. Parchment paper, your little wooden snowflake. Coffee dyed. Little snowflake, your mason jars. This is a tuck. You've got journaling cards in there. I think it's too early for me to flip pages. You have your flip and a journaling card, little vintage cookbook, magazine pages, little doily, you've got your Coca-Cola card, your two tags in here, and there's your other Coca-Cola. I put two Coca-Cola, vintage Coca-Cola cards in there. Got your parchment paper. It's really cute. Very, very cute. You got another little tuck here. I made this out of the same ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree, the little printables. I made it look like a little package. You've got your envelope flip. Okay, put that in there. And you've got your journaling cards in the back, and I made a little stamp with a little tool here. And you get a little booklet here, just of scrap paper. Now, this last one, this one is different inside. So when I list it, I'm going to list this as Journal A. These will be 1, 2, 3. This will be Journal A. It has more pastel colors. So if you like pastel, you've got a guest check decorated. You have your little vintage charm, a little snowflake. And you have your little pack with your ephemera in there you can decorate your pages with. These are some real old vintage seals, Christmas seals. Got your little tuck spot here. So I wanted to, use this pack. And I like the pastel colors. Because I know everybody doesn't like the, real bright. Here's your flip out. Got some paper from Daphne's Diary. Little cute pink trim. And you've got your little paint chip. You've got your Christmas Coca-Cola cards. And I thought I made this a pocket, but this is just a little journaling spot here. This is some wrapping paper. And some vintage dictionary. Coffee dyed paper. And you got your paint chip. I just stamped ho 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 on it. Journaling card on the back. You've got some mason jars and some other ephemera in there. This is the same little wooden pieces. I just painted it with paint. And then I saw on Dear Julie's channel, she used glitter nail polish. And I thought that was an awesome idea because if I had glued regular glitter, it just would be all over everywhere. But using the glitter nail polish, it doesn't rub off, so I like that. Some more journaling cards and ephemera. You got your little stamp I made. Little Daphne Diary magazine page. Little pom-poms. I love my pom-poms. Vintage dictionary. This is some coffee dyed, and I stenciled it. So it has like the alphabet on it. Graph paper. Here's another little wooden charm or piece. You got your manila tags in there. Here's a tuck spot. Here's a flip out. So you have, and here's a little journaling it's a journal card in a little envelope. Little Christmas vintage seals, Christmas seals. Nope, I glued that. You've got a guest check and you've got some ephemera, decorated guest check. And this is the back, and you get a little scrapbook. Little book with booklet with scrap paper in there. Now, I'm going to show you the back. This is what I came up with this idea. I had made the journals, and I was like, I made one. And actually, I had a different design. I had I had attached the ribbon, so I was going to tie all the books up with ribbon. And then I said, well, I'll finish the next. Oh, and I do want to say this is all raw edge. Okay, so this is raw edge. It's fringy. I like my raw edge. So I had finished one journal and I had ties on it. And then when I sat down, I was watching television and just key came into my mind, key. So that's why I took the ribbons off of one and I made these with the little key for the door. And I also sat there and I was like, oh, wait a minute, back door. You got to have a back door. If you got a front door, you got to have a back door, right? Here's my back door. And look, you got a little doggy door. So each little doggy door has a different dog face. They're not all the same. He has a little circle around his eyes and he has black ears. This one is a little white dog, and he has little black spots on his ears, so he's different. You get your doorknob back there and your back door window. And here's a different one. He has a little different face. He's a white dog, but he has different ears. I tried to give them all different personalities. And you got this little guy here, and he has polka dots. So today I'll put them up on my Etsy store, and gonna start my morning, get my breakfast, and I hope everybody has a really good, happy day. All right, see you guys.